We have all of the people that have been waiting. They're probably not watching anymore. We've probably lost about 100 people already.
Well, it's your fault. I mean, seriously.
Really, you wanted. Yeah. You're the one that was whining that you hadn't had anything to eat. So you ate chocolate cake.
You gave
like
me
you're
chocolate
Bill
cake.
frickin' Cosby.
Technically, I gave you chocolate cake.
Yeah, it's Sam's fault. Let's agree that it's Sam's fault.
Yeah, whatever.
We can do that.
Okay. Oh, we're streaming?
Yeah, we're streaming. Oh, and we're gonna. So we were going to do. We have to apologize for not only being late, but for not doing anything.
Being
last
really
week.
late, like a week late. Yeah.
Yes. This tub of joyfulness over here had a birthday, and so we celebrated that last week instead of actually streaming. But
we actually had this set up and everything, and we were going to play, and then people came over unannounced, and it just ticked me off. I flipped tables. It was horrible.
It was a disaster.
And then the next thing we knew, it was 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So now here we are actually going to play Power Grid by Friedman Freese, who is the same person who's brought you other games such as the solitaire game Friday, which I will probably be posting a video of
directly behind you.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, it's over there somewhere. I'm lazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's done several games. But this game, from what I understand, because I don't live in Europe, but this game is like the Monopoly of Europe. Everyone owns it. Everyone plays it. So, and if you saw the last time we played Ticket to Ride, this has a couple of similar mechanics, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's very much resource and turn management. Resources being, let's see, bring up the little thing. We've got little things to show. It's awesome. Bring a little thing up.
Which one are we doing?
The one that has the resources. That's not it. We're on top of it. All right, so if it ever shows, where is it?
Why is this not? We didn't save the order.
Oh no, that's not how it's supposed to look. That's all crooked and stuff.
It is not proper.
We're a professional crew, can't you tell? All right, so there are the resources. On the top, you have coal. In the middle, you have oil with the barrels, and then with the red, you have uranium. And then at the very bottom, you have garbage, because there's recycling garbage power plants. So, and those are the yellows. So, those are your resources. That is what you use to buy. I'm sorry, not buy, but power plants. To purchase power plants, you use money. We do not have the deluxe version. The deluxe version actually has coins. We are using paper money. This is the basic game. And another thing I want to point out is this game, like several other awesome games, it actually has a two-sided map. We are playing with North America. If you flip this over, it actually has Europe on it, or at least it has, it's like Germany and a couple of other countries.
I think like Germany and...
I don't know what he's doing.
Don't mind me.
Okay. I'm minding you, sir. But anyway, it's got Eastern Europe or something.
Western. Central?
It's got a couple of European countries on it. But it's so it's versatile. You can play either map. So what we do is, of course, there is a turn order, and there's also phases. The phases get a little bit more complex. We'll explain that later. But the turn order in general is you determine who goes first. We have a little track right here showing who goes first. If we can bring that up. That's not it. That's actually how many cities you have is what he's showing. So we're on top of things. We're professionals. Yes. Professional what I don't know. But there's the turn order, 1 through 6, and whoever has the most power plants goes to the front of the turn order.
Cities.
Yeah, that. Goes to the front. And the turn order actually gets reversed later on in the game. As far as the bidding process, whoever is number one goes first. But as far as placing power plants and producing routes in the country, whoever is last goes first. So there is an advantage to being last.
Yes, several.
Okay, you can remove that.
Well, and also throughout the game, the turn order changes.
Well, yeah, because it depends on how many cities you have. It alters.
Just want to make sure you're telling everything.
Yeah. All right. Other thing.
That thing?
Sure, why not? Yeah, that thing. What's that thing? Yeah, show
how
that
many
thing.
cities you have.
All right. And now we are showing the city track. Everyone starts off at 0, which is where that little white house is. And I think in order to win the game, we have to have, what, 21? It's either 21 or 18 or something like that. It might depend on how many people are playing. We're not on top of things.
17 is whenever phase 2 starts, but or step 2 starts. We'll get into that.
So we've determined the turn order at the very beginning of the game. You just roll a die, or I don't know, whatever you want to figure out who goes first. The second turn is to actually buy power plant. So you have gone and rolled, and you are first. So these are the power plants that you can purchase, but you can't purchase all of them. You can only purchase ones on this bottom row. The ones on the top row are the future market, and the ones on the bottom row are the current market.
So first you have to buy resources? Or no?
No, first thing is you have to purchase a power plant. The number on the card is how much that power plant costs. In order to power the power plant, you have to have the resources. But first things first, you have to actually have a power plant.
All right, so I will spend 5 and buy
now
or bid.
This is the bidding process.
Bid thing, okay.
So what he's doing is there's ones there. Use the ones. They're blue.
But I want a 5.
So this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want a 5? Really?
Well, hold on. We need to go
bidding.
through
Yeah,
the bidding
we're bidding.
process
So
first.
put down 5 because you're bidding.
Well, you don't need a.
Because we need to know, it's establishing how much the initial bid is. So we have 5. Now it goes around the table. Other people can outbid him.
Turn order.
Oh,
You're
turn
next.
order? Okay. That is actually a really nice one. I'm going to... Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Do I have 10? Oh, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I bid this many.
7?
6 or 7.
Wow. Hold on. I'm bidding 6.
Just do one at a time. 1, 2.
There. 6, yes. I think. Or is it 7?
Yes, that's 6.
No, it's 7.
Double check.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I
6,
didn't see that
7.
one. I will bid 7.
7, okay.
All right. Too much for my blood. I'm out.
All right. So now it's back to you. Do you want to meet that 7 or raise it? I mean, we start off with 50. 50 electros or whatever the heck they call them.
I will not.
You will not.
I will let you pay 7.
So now, even though he's the one who started the bid, I get the power plant, and he goes again and bids on a different one.
No, it does go to the next person.
But he didn't.
Correct. So then I would bid, and then it would depend on because
Okay.
no one ever bids twice in a row
All right.
or starts a bid
But anyway,
twice in a row.
So a power plant has been removed. So when that happens, we move these down in numerical order. So we have the 8, 9, 10, and then we reveal from the stack the next power plant. Now, the very first power plant on the top of this card is always going to be this 13. and the highest number always goes to the end. It's always going to be in numerical order. So you're always going to have the lowest number of power plants available in the current market. So I will put my power plant right here. Since this is a 3-player game, we get a total of, what, 4 power plants? I do believe.
I believe so as well. You have
should be on the very back. Or
maximum number of power plants owned 3.
Oh, 3. Okay. So we can only own 3 of these power plants. So there's going to be, obviously, throughout the game, we're going to be ditching out power plants to get more powerful ones.
Did you also explain why the cards are over these regions?
Cards are over these regions. Thank you. Because we are not playing with these regions, depending on how many people are playing or how many regions that you use in the game. It's a 2 to 6 player game. And depending on how many people are playing, that's how many regions you have. Since we have 3 people, we are playing... Oh, I've spent this, so let's get that out of the way.
Yeah, banker. Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
So we are playing with the western area of North America. So that's why we have this overlaid, so we don't get it mixed up. All right, anything else?
Did we prepare by removing face down power plants?
There were no power plants to face down.
What?
Okay.
What?
I'm confused.
So also for really quickly, here's on the last page of the thing. There's a setup.
There's a grid because there's fewer people. You remove certain.
There are so many different steps.
Yeah, you remove a number of random power plants from the power plant deck.
Made sure you didn't remove the 3. Okay.
So we have removed 8, correct?
Yes.
All right.
And then, yes. So, and again, here's just a quick kind of view of what this grid looks like.
All right. So that bit is done. So now we go to Sam.
Yes.
So he has the 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
I bid.
Well, wait, would he not be able to choose?
No, because you only buy 1 power plant per turn.
You only buy 1 power plant.
So once you have a power plant, you can't bid on a power plant.
It is now between you two. I have done my purchase.
I bid 6 on the trash burning one.
I don't want the trash burning one.
All right.
You can.
All right.
I bid 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I can understand why they have the coins for the money, because this paper money sticks.
All right. So now Hamby is the only person left.
Yes.
That means that he automatically wins whichever bid he desires.
Now I have it revealed to 27 because now they're no longer in order. But since that's higher than all the rest of these, that goes to the very end.
I shall buy the 8.
The 8.
All right.
You're purchasing it for 10?
Well,
no,
I'm purchasing it for 8.
Oh, because you can purchase it for more than what the number is, of course. So here is your coal burning. Is that clean coal?
I'm going to say yes.
Uh-huh. All right, so we got that.
Exxon gave me a large
Next
check
one
to
is a
say
23, yes. So that actually goes in for the 27. Oh, uranium one.
Yes.
But
there's only
depending on the rest of the cards that are here,
oh no,
we might not get to the 23 for a little while. It all depends.
Yep.
Okay, so
all right. Now, same turn order goes for buying your resources.
The last player begins on the resources.
So that would be Sam.
So actually, Sam starts.
It's reverse turn order for the.
Buy raw materials. The last player begins.
Oh.
Maximum double input per power.
So last person begins for both.
The first player is only relevant as far as the bidding process.
So then I will pay 7 for the trash because you can only buy whatever kind of power you actually own. So I have a trash now.
This is your turn.
Well, I need one of either or. And of course, that coal is dirt cheap, so I am going to spend. I need a 5 and a 1. I'm going to max out.
Actually, you're
Oh, wait. Just give me the 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I am spending 3 for these 3 coal right here. And then I'm spending 2 because it's in the next area for this 4th coal. Because with all power plants, you can store twice of how much they need to produce. This requires 2, so I can store up to 4.
All right.
And so it's my turn. And since he's taken out the 1, I'm stuck with buying things for 2.
And
But
3.
you could buy up to
2,
6
4.
coal there if you want.
So
And these get replenished at the end of every turn, so
this is counterfeit.
Counterfeit.
Yeah. See how it's like off? Somebody cut.
Well, then we're going to have to arrest you
1,
for
2.
trying to handle counterfeit money. Trying to pass that off.
4, 2, 1, 1.
That's
So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
So there's 7.
all right. We have bought our raw materials.
Now it's city, place, and time.
Yay.
So I get to go first.
Yes, the last player also begins on that.
So for the first turn, you don't technically have to build a city.
But it's really in your favor to purchase
Build
a city.
cities. Yes.
Because as you can see on this track, it's also on the other side of the turn order. But the more cities you have, the more money you get at the end of each turn. Now, if you don't have any cities, you still get some money. You get 10 electro. But if you have just one city, you more than double that by going from 10 to 22.
So your first city is always just going to cost 10. And later in the game, multiple people can build on the same city, but starting the game, it's only one person per city. So if I choose incorrectly here, I can be blocked off very easily by competitive opponents.
Now, not necessarily blocked off, because if you bring up... Can you bring up the little sample city picture? Because this is set up, unlike Ticket to Ride, you can go through other areas. It just ends up costing you.
Yes.
So, let's see here. Where is it? Oh, it's the order. Oh no, it's reversed. It's upside down.
It's upside down.
Okay. So here we have Memphis, and as you can see, there's 3 numbers on Memphis, a 10, a 15, and a 20. The first player to claim Memphis gets it for 10 electro. Other players can go into Memphis and establish a power plant, but they have to pay more, 15 and 20. If we were playing with more than 3 people, then they would be SOL on Memphis. But what would happen is, say you're going from, let's see here, what do we got? Say you're going from Birmingham to Kansas City. Memphis is right in the middle, but 3 other players occupy Memphis. What you do is you purchase the route from Memphis, or from Birmingham to Memphis, which costs 6. You pay 10 to travel through Memphis.
Now, does that 10
You
go
pay-
to the banker or to the guy that owns the city
No.
there?
No one owns the city.
Yeah. It's
We're
just
just
shared.
power plant people. Oh. You pay 12 for the route from Memphis to Kansas City, and then you pay however much. We'll say no one else has claimed Kansas City, so you pay another 10 for Kansas City. So it ends up costing you 6 plus 10, 16, plus 12, 28, plus another 10, 38, just to get over there. So it's doable, but it's expensive.
So I'm going to make my first move. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. I like the look of Santa Fe, It's very central, goes out to a whole lot of things, but
It
early
does.
on in the game, whenever I have to build everything coming straight from Santa Fe, these connections are just a little too expensive for my blood.
But it's the spider of the West.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and buy Oklahoma City for 10.
All right. So he has placed his house there. And he
move
moves up on the city track by 1.
All right.
All right. Next will be my turn. I will pay 10. And pardon me, I'm going for the dirt cheap option. I am placing in Denver. Because, you know, it had the last dinosaur in there. So that's a lot of oil.
Interesting. So I'm going to pay 10.
Now, I mean, you could pay 15 and move into one of the ones that we're already in. It's
But
just
I'm
silly
not.
to do that.
Now, I'm going to go where the strippers are and go to Vegas.
All right. So
Okie dokie.
So we did end up pretty spread out. One of us has their own region.
Yeah,
at
we're
the
actually
moment.
in each region, so we're not automatically encroaching on each other.
I almost went Boise, though. I was just very touchy.
Boise?
Yeah, I was almost going to Boise.
That's fine.
But I went to Vegas instead.
We're all one city apart from each other,
All right,
so
now it is the bureaucracy
big deal.
phase.
yay!
Yes.
Everyone loves
Everybody gets
bureaucracy.
money.
So because we
Get
all
money.
have one city, we're all going to get 22.
Yep.
Money for you. Money for you.
Yay.
Buying
Money
City
for
has
me.
already returned on its investment.
Money for you.
And just give me a 5.
Oh.
Yeah, just since I have 3. Thank you, sir.
All right.
In phase 1
And then
2,
we take the highest power plant
under the stack.
In the current market or the future market?
in the current market, I
It says
believe.
under the stack.
Whoops. Let me double check here. I'm fairly sure that everything is based off of the current market, though.
Have no idea.
All right.
Restock raw materials.
From the future market. So
It's
it
children.
is this 27.
Ah, it's the 27. So that goes
That
face
goes-
down underneath.
Now, what this is actually doing, this means that every turn that we play, we are getting,
Closer to phase 3.
yes, we're closer to phase 3.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
That is going straight underneath the stack.
But yeah, that won't be. That won't be taken at all.
Okay, and so now
Ah,
restock
shame.
raw materials.
so
All
you
right.
have the instructions.
Yes.
Is it 1 each?
So no, it is actually going to be 4 for coal,
Okay.
2 for
We have
oil,
no more.
We have no more coal, so coal does not get refilled.
1 for garbage.
How much? How much for oil?
2.
So you replenish. How much for garbage?
1.
Okay. And
1 for
uranium.
uranium.
All right. So this little group over here, it's a little bit different than these. It's just uranium, and it's super expensive. It starts off filling up, costs 16 and 14, so now it only costs 12. So the longer that a resource isn't used, the cheaper it becomes because supply and demand. So.
All right. And now the turn order changes because we all have 1. So we're all tied for the number of cities. But it then goes by the highest number power plant. So Hamby remains in his first player state, but I'm actually going to move to 2, and Han moves to player 3, the last
Which is
one.
perfectly fine.
All
Okay,
right.
So that's number 1, determine turn order. Buy power plant.
So now we go back to the bidding
Oh,
phase.
actually, we forgot one thing
Of
in
course.
bureaucracy.
Oh noes.
What?
We just supplied all of our cities with power to get this
Oh
money.
yes, we have to use it now.
Yes, and that means that those 4 coal do actually go to the...
Yeah, because restock is last in the bureaucracy phase. So we forgot to spend our resources to activate our power plants to gain our monies. So now you spend those 3. And
Nope. Mine already got filled.
but we still replenish 1.
Yes, mine already got filled. Mine wasn't left out.
Oh.
Mine, because we had enough for me to refill mine.
Yeah.
It's just going to be constantly
okay, yeah, you're right.
It's going to be
you're right,
constantly
you're
me buying
Okay.
one and then replenishing one.
right. Right.
So do we constantly have to keep buying this?
Yes.
Yes.
Over and over? Oh.
That's why I doubled mine.
Yes, because he purposely did it to rid you.
Yes. But on yours, see, his has a little 2 with a house, which means this one power plant can fuel 2 cities. So, although it's costing him 3 coal, he won't need to purchase another power plant if he purchases a second city, as far as getting the money for it.
All right. So now, Hamby, go ahead. You get to buy. If you want to buy a power plant this turn, you can go ahead and start bidding.
I will bid on the 7. 4-7.
Ooh. Man.
Going for the 7. 3 oil for 2 cities.
I will
Wow.
actually. I will pass on that one.
And you're bidding 7, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I shall bid 8.
I shall bid 9.
And once I pass once, that means I'm completely out. I can never say, I decide to start bidding again.
Yeah, I can't jump back in. All right, you name that tune. I mean, you get that power plant.
All right.
One back.
So, 1 back. There you go, sir.
Yay.
So the shift.
Wait.
And what do we got?
32.
32. All right. Oh, wow.
A
3
6.
oil for 6 cities. That is insane. But because of the high number, not going to be getting to it anytime soon. All right.
So now it's Sam's turn to bid?
Yes.
Yes. And I am going to...
Since we only have...
Yeah.
Might as well.
Oh, yeah. I will go for the 9.
The 9.
Yes. An oil for a house.
You can have it.
Curses.
Like, wait a minute. Yeah, you can have that.
Yeah. And now we are into the era of green energy.
Yep. Oh, 42. That's not going to be taken at all.
2 coal for 6.
So we were looking at this one going, oh, it'll never get taken. Oh, it'll never get taken. Well, it still might get taken because 42 at the end of the round will be going away underneath the deck. So now I'm going to pay 13. And I'm going to get my clean air energy. I need 2 back, sir.
So what happens if we get to the resource buying round and I don't have enough money to replenish one of my power?
Then they
stations?
don't power the city.
Yes.
So do they go away? then?
No,
Or
You
no,
still
they're
keep
still
your
there.
power
They're
plants.
just, there's no
The fa-
power.
Okay.
So what happens is, let's say you had 4 cities.
Mm-hmm.
You can't power one of these. which means you only get paid for 2 cities because you're only providing power to 2 cities.
So
You're losing out on a lot of money.
and that's tracked by that over there.
No. This is the number of cities that you have.
Yeah.
So we should have a tracker for that.
For what?
For keeping up with this.
It
No,
changes so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and honestly, it's just the resources on the card.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I buy that.
So we are done with the buying power plant phase. Now go to the raw materials. The last player begins. That is me. I will go and spend. Yeah. So I need 2 back. I will max out once again my coal burning. Need 2. Because no, that's already my 2.
Oh yeah.
Because I spent 3.
And
All
it
right.
costs you nothing for wind.
Yes.
So Sam's turn to buy.
Green energy is free. Just costs a lot up front.
And I'll go ahead. I will pay 14. Get 2 trash.
All right.
And I will
One
then
for
pay
2?
4
Ah.
for 2 oil.
This is why sometimes being first isn't exactly the best option.
Yes.
Because now he's stuck paying a lot more to replenish his power plants. But since he only has 1 city, it would be unwise to replenish both power plants. Unless resources just keep on getting snagged up. I mean, you could try and start monopolizing coal and oil.
Yeah. Well, but he already knows that he's going to be the last player in the next round.
So I'm going to.
And I will be first.
12 and then 8. So I need 2 back.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 back.
Wait, you said 12 and then 8. That's 20.
I gave him 20. Well, I went 22 because I had 2 10s and 2 1s.
Hold on.
Yeah. So 9.
12 and then 8.
Mhm. That's
20.
9. 3 times 3. That's 9.
plus 4. 13.
Oh, okay, that one.
15,
I didn't.
16,
Okay.
17, 18.
So
Gotcha.
you keep that because I kept the 2.
No.
You
gave
gave
me
him
20.
20.
And that only
And-
costs
Oh, yeah.
18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay, math. All right.
Okay.
So take all of your coal. Not going to go for oil?
No,
It's only at 3 right now.
that's fine.
Oil is going to get snagged.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair
All right.
enough. We have grabbed our raw materials. It is now time to build. I am first, since I am currently last. This is snagging on the table. I shall pay my 10, because all I need to do is pay 10 to go into Cheyenne. Now, if I wanted to go to Salt Lake City, I'd have to pay that route, that extra 21. But since these two are rare and they're right next to each other, there is no extra fee. So,
Yep.
And then I'm going to pay 13. I get 7 back.
Oh.
to do
that
what?
sucks.
And I am going to build.
Now wait, you paid 13.
Yep.
Yes.
This is the route.
That's 3,
Plus 10.
so 13. All right.
My turn.
Do you have 19?
That's all you need.
I do.
That would really help you. And you've already got the power for it.
Oh,
You'd have $1 left.
no, one Electro. Remember,
Yeah.
this because power companies.
One Spidey supervillain left.
I'm going to San Diego.
San Diego.
Alright.
I see what you're planning.
And
Oh,
now-
and we all go up on the track. Alright. Can't forget that. So we have purchased we have built our new power plants in the cities. So now it's time for bureaucracy. We now have to expend resources to power our stations.
All right.
How many?
Yep.
No,
These not go back
they
up?
don't go back up there.
All right.
All right.
And now we put in 4 coal.
Well, wait.
Oh wait, we all
We
get,
get
money,
money,
too.
yeah.
So
We
33
each
this
get
time.
33 electro.
But then 4 coal.
30,
And just
30.
give me a
30.
5. Thank you.
And 33. And 1 here.
1 here. 1 here.
Nope.
Well, I already
No?
put
Yeah.
4.
Oh, you already put.
I already put the 4 out there.
And then did
4.
we get
Oh, that's
2
right, yeah.
oil?
Yeah.
All right. And then turn tracker. Because it is now the next turn. Oh, wait. We forgot one more thing.
Oh,
The
yes.
42,
Goes at the bottom.
bottom of the stack.
There's a power plant to life, the universe, and everything. So now what do we have?
24.
Which actually goes up to next in line.
So does the time tracker change at all?
Yes.
Yes, it
You
changed
go to
drastically.
last.
Woohoo!
He goes
To
first,
first,
and
'cause I have
I'm
the-
still
I'm red.
second.
There you go. Now, one thing to keep in mind is this is awesome to garbage for 4 cities, but we're only replenishing 1 garbage a turn. So initially it looks great. It's going to get really costly and you're going to run out of resources.
All right.
So now it's time to buy.
Buy the power plants. Buy.
Do I want to buy? You know what? Yes, I do. I'm going to bid 10 for 10. Let's see who's next.
Yeah.
What say ye? In or out?
Oh, I'll bid 11.
All right.
I'll pass.
I will bid 12.
I will bid 14.
I will bid 15.
That's yours.
All right. Now that I have purchased 3 power plants, I can no longer purchase any more. If I do purchase a 4th one, I would have to remove one of
I
these.
thought it was 6.
No, it's
Oh.
3. Now, if we were playing 2 players, it would be 4 for each player. So these now shift once again. Actually, let's wait and we'll see what's revealed. 38. Okay,
Yes.
that goes way to the back. Alrighty. So now it is Sam's turn to bid. Also, it is possible to move storage from one power plant to another. So don't be worried that you put all of your resources in one particular power plant and then you realize you're going to need to get rid of it. So
I'm going to go ahead and bid 23 on.
You can have it at 20. More power to you, sir.
literally. 23. We have a 26, so that actually goes into the current market immediately. Wow. 2 oil for 5 cities. Not bad.
Steep, though.
It is steep. And you can already power 4. Do you need to buy one?
Keep in mind that at this point, you know that you're also buying raw materials first. So for those 2, you can buy those 2 cheap oil for 4. Whereas that those otherwise you'd be paying a lot more.
Fine, I'll take the 26. I need 4.
So breaking the bank.
Wait. You want to think about one more thing before purchasing the 26. Buying a 3rd city. You would need at least 13.
We're being nice. We could have just let you drown on that.
Or you could,
in all honesty, don't buy another power plant. Just don't.
I wasn't gonna.
You could buy this 4 here.
I don't need it.
All right.
Nah.
All right.
No one needs that 3 or 4 right now. In fact, they're just taking up space.
Well,
so I'm gonna pass on.
Now, when you have a ton of money and you don't need another power plant, you could purchase one and then ditch it. One of the dirt cheap ones. Just to free up that slot.
Or I can just not.
You could, yeah.
And
Because in this deck, there is a phase 3 card. It just has a 3 on it. When that happens, we remove the lowest power plant that is in the market.
Instead of the highest, we remove the lowest.
Yes.
So I am passing on buying a power plant. So we are now buying raw materials.
Which is now reversed, so
I'm buying all the things.
I knew you would.
So there's 4.
Do you need to math? I can math.
Yes.
Even though I'm drinking a cold, refreshing George Killian's.
That's 9.
you'd need 22 to max out both.
That's a lot. And you don't need to max out both.
No, I just need to max out this guy.
You don't need to max out any of them. You just need 3.
9. 13.
Again, you know that you're more than likely going to be the first person to bid or buy your raw materials next round. So if you wait for them to just get out of the higher range, you don't need to pay 4 for your extra ones.
And you know that Sam is going to be first in line because he's got a 23 power plant, which is the highest number. So the order is going to change. Guess I better put this in numerical order. There we go.
$15. So we'll do that. We'll do 15. So move 5 back.
It's now Sam's turn.
Yes. So I'm going to be powering 3 cities this turn. So I need to get
Fair enough.
uranium
So that's 10.
for 10.
Is that all? So you got 1, 1, and 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
you could just get
that's-
another oil if you wanted to, but it's all up to you. I mean, honestly, the garbage is pretty expensive.
so I'm
All right. Okay.
passing on that.
Let's see.
Max double input per power plant. What does that mean?
Oh, that
The-
means
the raw
that's what I was
materials?
saying. Where
Oh.
you could store,
Ah.
like you have 3 oil to power that. You can have up to 6 oil that you have purchased for that power plant.
So like that pretty much just at the beginning of the game stops somebody from saying, "Oh, I'm buying this coal one," and then everybody else gets coal. All right, I'm buying all the coal with the rest of my money.
Now I need to look up how much money I'm going to be spending on expanding. That's where it can get tricky with the resources and the expansion. Oh, all right. I need 2 back. I am buying 2 oil. Or wait, I don't need to buy 2 oil. I need 4 back. I'm transferring all of this over to 10. There we go. I am done. So now
Building phase.
the building phase. The last player, which is again you.
So I will pay 13. And go to LA.
Yay. Excuse me.
I will pay 15.
And go to Houston.
I'm going to Houston.
All right. And I will pay 20. I need 1 back. And I will expand into Billings.
Thinking I should not have bought a city.
Nope, you're going to be very glad that you bought a city.
Yes. Going to be very glad.
All right, so we all have 3 cities now. So we all get 44.
Now we have to power the cities. So let's remove the resources first before we get paid.
All right.
We'll do it one at a time. Let's see. First player, which will be me. So this will not get used. I've got 1 freebie. I've got 3 cities. So I'll expend 2. So I power all 3. So I need 44.
Okay.
I will give you a 1, so I need 45. Try and get rid of some of these 1s.
All right.
I'm. Oh, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my uranium,
Nice.
and I will get 45 back as well by paying 1 to the bank.
And so 3. I'm actually overpowering my cities.
Yep. Or at least for now.
So I too will take 45.
All right. And
All right. So we have gotten money.
now,
Now we
we
take this 38, put it at the bottom.
How many resources
And-
are we replenishing now?
36.
36. Okay. So now, once again, we replenish, what is it? 4 coal, 3 oil, 1.
4, 2, 1, 1.
Okay, 4, 2, 1, 1. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right, then. Did you do the oil? Oh, sorry.
2.
Yes. Okay.
And I have 23.
You are
I'm
the
going to go
highest.
first.
I have 13. I will be going next. You are
Alright.
still last. Not a bad thing.
And what I'm going to purchase this time is nothing. I will not get a power plant this turn.
Wow. All right. I
You can't sell a power plant. Can you?
no, you just toss it. You abandon it.
That's rude.
Yeah. No one ever said power barons were, ecologically friendly.
I'm sure there's
come on.
I'm sure there's a perfectly good geek community around the power plant that would love to utilize that space.
What? A geek community for a power plant.
Dude, I could throw
Hey
all-
guys, let's go and do some Tesla experiments. Nothing could
dude.
possibly go wrong.
Dude, paintball range, and movie nights, horror
In a
film.
power plant.
Hell yeah, be awesome, be amazing. Could charge admission for that.
You know what? I will also not bid.
Alright.
Excuse me.
I am going to buy 26.
All right.
That's 30.
Oil baron. So now we replenish to 22. Oh, man. And I'll be going dead last on bidding. Oh, well. So the buy power plant phase is over with.
So now we're buying raw materials.
Yes, the last player goes first.
Which would be me, so
Yes.
I'm buying more oil.
Big surprise.
Big surprise. 12. 15. 18.
Don't forget coal.
No,
But
All right. I mean, it's pretty
You-
damn cheap right now.
and you can block out other people who are relying on coal.
Yeah, I've
actually
been in games where people have completely monopolized a resource to screw over everyone else.
Actually, yeah.
Just keep in mind how much money you're going to need to expand to your next city.
Unless you don't feel like expanding.
7. Yeah, actually, yeah, okay. Let's not think greed at this point.
What?
Strategery.
You're a power company. What's wrong with you, man?
Strategery.
Well, keep in mind that in the United States you have a lot of power companies are being subsidized a lot because that's how we get our
So that's 10.
power costs so low.
True.
10.
Now, what is it? Germany produces 90% of its power now through solar power, if I remember correctly. Of course, Germany is only the size of what? Florida, roughly.
Ah,
I screwed up.
I know it's larger than Ohio. You screwed up.
I screwed
You want to take it back?
No.
It's too late. So that's gone.
Yeah.
OCD.
you aren't going to buy just one more oil at 3? Or can you?
I can,
Oh,
but
Can, but is it?
it's not worth it.
Then don't do it.
Alright.
Yep, that's it.
All right.
My
I will.
turn.
Nice.
My turn now to purchase. I will go.
I screwed up, but that's okay.
6. Oh, damn it! They stick together. All right, so that's 9.
Saved myself over there, bro, so that's okay.
Okay, so it'd be 9 plus 4, which would be a total of 13. So instead, 2, 3, 13. And I'm done.
All right. And I will pay 10 for this and buy an oil at the cost of 4.
All right, we have purchased raw materials. The last player begins the build phase.
I will not be building.
You will not be
I
building?
will not be building.
Gas? All right. My turn to build. Let's see, they're all powered. I can. And in fact, I will. Here's 20. I need 1. Because I am paying 19 to expand into Seattle. Got that Seattle pipeline going.
Better watch out. It's got a lot of holes in it.
Oh.
Alright.
All of these have a lot of holes in it. I'm like, wow.
And I'm going to pay 18.
To Nolans.
To Kansas City.
Oh, Kansas City. My mistake. We all go up to 4 except you. So yellow stays at 3. Red and green go up to 4.
Now, can you buy, in the building phase, can you buy more than one at a time?
No.
No.
That's kind of rude. It means you can't catch up.
Well.
Not necessarily. We could get stuck.
Yeah.
Well, right, but if you don't, you can't catch up.
That's a big if. That's why we have less of the map to deal with. So
We're going
pretty
to have
soon there's going to start being overlap, which means things are going to get more expensive. So now in a 5 and 6 player game, this gets really hectic. A lot of money. All right, so you have purchased, I have purchased. Bureaucracy phase. So
I
let's see.
will.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go ahead and do it in order. Which is you.
I will do my
Yeah, 4
uranium and an
cities.
oil,
All right.
and then and then I will get my 54. So
Nice. 54.
I'll pay 1 in to get 55.
You just wanted that 50.
I'll take that first 50. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Crisp 50. That green, literally. All right, it's my turn. I will power my 4. And I will also put in $1 and get my 55. Just one of them. There we go.
I forgot to get my 5 part of it.
All right. Now you, sir, need to power your 3.
So I will take 2 coal.
Oil.
Get oil.
And
I
you'll
will
get-
stick with those. Those are fine where they
Fair
are.
enough, fair enough. You
And
get 44. 45. All right. Get money phase is over. Place the highest
this
power
is-
plant underneath.
This is something that I really wonder how much
What, to
play
get to-
testing did they do to decide
The
how
numbering?
the scaling
Yeah,
is going
because
to
the
go.
scaling goes back down once you hit about once you hit about 6,
Yep.
it starts going back down. So 18, so this actually goes in the current market. 24. Oops, sorry, 24. Wow. Well, I know what I'm not getting.
What is the turn order now? So we have to
The
adjust
turn-
Yeah. So
Turn order is
I
now-
will be first.
I will be last.
No. He will be last. He only has 2 cities.
Oh.
Or 3 cities, whereas we
you're
have 4.
right.
So turn order stays the same.
Well, I'm fine with this. All
So-
right.
Sam goes first.
Yes. Which green are you going to get, sir?
I bid 18.
I bid 19. Might as well. It's free.
I will bid 20.
I'll bid 21.
I'll bid 22.
I will let you have it at 22.
I'll bid 23.
It's yours for 23.
Okay. So now I...
And since he doesn't have a power plant that he can move either the oil or the trash to, that resource is wasted.
Yes.
So which power plant? Ah, the garbage. All right. That just goes out of the game.
Oh,
Wait, did we?
That's right.
We didn't replenish the resources.
You're right. We didn't. Golly.
So?
Is it still 4, 3, 4, 2,
Yeah.
3?
So we'll just do that now. So
Cool.
it's 4, 2, 1, and 1. I'm glad one of us is paying attention. We're all like, well, let's get some more
Is there
power.
no trash out there?
Yeah, I already did that. It was just one.
Okay.
All right. So now
Your
we
turn.
replenish.
Yes.
A 46. No one's getting that. No one. Wow. I mean, look at that. Look at all that smog.
It's LA.
Oh, but you're in LA.
I know.
All right. Is my turn? I'm going to bid 22.
I will bid 23.
I'll bid 24.
And for those keeping track, I've already definitely won my...
Yeah.
I'll be 25.
I'll bid 26.
God, you have it.
All right. 26. So
As I look away in disgust.
that's 25. 26. There you go. And I will replace number 5.
Replenishing.
All right, replenishing, or
30.
is that a word? All right, 30. Not bad, but garbage is expensive.
True that.
It is now yours. Which one? Honest, why would you even bid? You can power 9 right now.
But I have to buy the resources for them.
Yes. So why spend the extra money on bidding for a power plant? Unless you're being a humanitarian and getting rid of 3 or 4.
If you're looking at this, keep in mind that I will also be buying, and therefore it will get deplenished. It will be run out.
The silence. What are you doing?
There's-
I'm gonna buy the 28.
All right.
Wow. All right.
And that's going to get rid of this guy.
Andy is picking a different strategy. So 5, 6, and 7 have gone away now. 3 and 4 are still on the board.
Let's just say I'm playing a long game.
Okay.
Because I don't need to buy the resource for this just yet.
Correct.
Or I can buy the resource for it and stockpile it. Because I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
All
makes you
right.
sleep at night.
Which means I get money coming in and I don't have to spend.
All right, let's see who's next. We have bought the power plant. Raw materials. Last player. You. Are you going to buy your uranium, sir?
Yes.
That is
All
10. And are you going to buy another oil?
I am.
That is 4. Gonna stockpile on uranium?
No, not right now.
All right. What about oil?
No, I'm good right now. I'm done.
All right. It is now my turn. I will spend 5 to get these 2. That's all I need to do. That's all I can do. I am done.
All right. And I will go ahead and pay 8 for 2 oil and 26 for 2 uranium.
Wow.
So that's
34.
going to be 34.
Yes.
Let's see here. That works for
Gonna
me.
break your 50.
Yep. So I'll get 16 back.
Savages.
Oh.
Clean up the money.
Whoops. I can actually only get 1 more oil, so I will take 4 back.
Oh.
And my back is this. Okay.
All right.
Now, building phase.
It's up to you. Do you want to build?
I'm building.
What are you building there, mister?
Or am I building?
Well, it'll cost you 19 at the very least.
I guess I'm not.
Oof.
I think
Oh.
you might have misjudged your spending.
That's fine.
All right.
That'll teach you to take my uranium.
Oh,
That I don't even need.
I'm 1 off. Damn it. Fine. I'm gonna have to break my 50. I need 37 because I'm spending 13 to go into Portland.
35, 6, 7.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay 15 to go into Omaha.
Omaha.
Uh-oh, he's encroaching on your purple there,
Gasp.
sir. He said the hell with Memphis. And,
I know.
and Birmingham.
New Orleans is only like 18 away. He's like, no, Omaha.
Yep. And then now it's
We are done.
bureaucracy. Oh wait,
Yep.
1 moment. We never did
Oh,
flip
you're
for
right. You're right. Oh, 17.
this.
All right. Oh, nice. Too bad uranium is getting used up quickly.
And then now we get rid of the 46.
Yep.
And 19.
Slide, slippy, slip.
All right. Now we get money / expend resources.
All right.
So green.
Yeah. I just
Oh,
need
you're
to.
also in.
Oh, yes. I only need to do this, and that takes
That's
care
your
of me.
5.
Um,
So
And then I get 64.
Or, there you go.
65.
Alright. I will...
45.
It's not your turn yet.
Fine. Then how do I do the thing then? Fine.
Alright. Alright, I will expend these two to power the 5. And I will get my 65. Thank you.
Alright. And then
I will
only
power
have 3.
I will power the 5. I mean 3.
3, sir. So you are getting 45. Alright.
can I have a 5?
I get
No,
45.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be breaking that 50
Yeah.
anyway. But it would be nice to have a 50. It would look great.
You could touch it. You
You'd be
could
like,
touch a
"Yay,
50.
I got a 50.
It's okay. It's coming. It's coming.
That's what she said.
Alright.
Alright. So, we've already removed the lowest.
I put that back.
Yes.
Already.
Now we restock raw materials. So guess what? That goes back
Yes.
over there.
But there's only 2 coal to refinish
So,
instead of 4.
Yep. And we,
How
one
many?
garbage, 2. 2 oil.
2 oil.
Alright.
Alright.
So now is the new turn. So the turn order, Let's see.
I'm still first.
yes, because you have 23 out of 22.
I have 28.
No, but you have less cities.
Yes.
So
I'm still out.
the order is still the same.
I'll pass.
Not going to purchase.
I will not
Alright.
purchase anything.
Fair enough, fair enough. I
See, Himes in
Yeah.
a predicament right now.
I am.
He's going to need to get rid of his coal, or he's going to need to dive into the expensive world of
Uranium.
nuclear energy.
I am going to bid 19 on 19.
I will let you have it.
Okay. Not going to get into uranium. There's already 2 uraniums out. I don't want to compete with that.
And not at that low exchange rate. That's just terrible.
I just need 1.
Yeah.
13 goes away.
Yeah, 1 uranium for 2 is kind of crappy.
31.
All right.
So we're done with bidding.
No, are you going to bid?
No.
You aren't going to buy a single thing? All right.
Well, yeah, you can already power 11, so fair enough.
Hence my question about catching up on cities.
Yeah. All right.
So now
raw
it's-
materials.
raw
Last player
materials.
begins, which is you.
All right. So
You're gonna
I'm going
Stock
to
up?
I'm going to stock up on some coal.
don't
wait, no,
stock
no.
up too much.
No, I'm
you
not.
need to be able to expand.
Hold on. I need oil. So. So 17.
Keep in mind that nobody else is using oil right now.
Wait, no, not 17. 16. Wait, no.
That'd be 17.
Yes, 17.
All right.
And let's see. No, I'm good. I'm
You're
done.
good?
I'm done.
Are you sure? I am surprised by your strategy. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. So now it is my turn. I will let's see, that would be 517. That's fine. I can do that. Not a big deal. And just two. Just two. Thank you. So that is 12. And that is 5 for a total of 17.
All right. Now we
You haven't bought resources yet.
Yeah, you need to
yeah.
buy resources.
no, I don't.
Unless you don't want to.
I don't need to buy any resources
All right.
at this point in time.
So the building phase. You gonna expand?
Of course I am.
We were just wondering. It's been a while. Going to go to San Fran.
I'm going to go to San Fran. One back.
Okay.
I would also like to build another city, but no, I can't.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now
Now
the
you're way
routes are
behind.
starting to get a tiny bit expensive.
Yes. And I am going to, let's see, I can't go to Fargo. That is off limits. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go into Santa Fe before anyone else does. So that will be 23. So I need 2 back.
There you go. And then I'm going to pay 18.
And go to Knowledge.
Go now.
It's about time.
I know.
Mardi Gras has been kind of lonely without you, sir.
And then he go to Memphis for only 17. So
Yeah, and that's
he's got
Memphis in May, and yeah.
so he's got some cheap routes going.
Now, starting with the next city,
Okay, we already did that.
step 2 starts.
Step 2 starts. When does
Yes.
step 2 begin? What's the requirement for step 2?
Whenever
whenever
for
we
a
have 7?
3-player game, for a 3, 4, 5-player game, whenever 7 cities have been connected.
All right. So it's coming up. What happens during step 2?
Remove once the lowest number power plant from the game. Replace it with a new one from the draw stack. From now on, in step 2, 2 players can have houses in each city. The building price for the second connection is 15 electro. And then we start
So you
getting more
can't
resources.
start piling into cities until step 2. It's
Alright.
been a while. All right. So let's see. We're done with that. So now we replace the highest.
Yep.
With 34. Oh well.
Uranium.
Okay, and oh, we get money. Oops. Well, not a big deal on the out of turn of that. So you need to expend your resources, sir.
So I have 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I get 73.
Nice. All right. That is 2, 5, and sadly a waste. For 6, and I also get 73, but I will use 2 and get 75.
There we go.
And I will overpower my cities again. And get 55. Yeah, I'm starting to get some money.
Oh, he thinks he has money.
I'm seeing a revenue stream now.
All right.
Okay. Now we restock the raw materials. These 2 lonely coal, 2 oil, 1 uranium, and 1. We're losing oil.
Oil down. Oil spill. Oil
Yep.
spill.
All right.
Coal
Has
down.
been restocked. Redetermining the player order.
This should be going up. Why is this not?
No,
It is
because
going up.
It's
being
only
used.
going 1 up.
Yes.
He just used 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's being expended, just like this doesn't go up because you guys both have uranium that you're using.
Turn order stays the same again.
Gosh, it does. All
You're
right.
welcome for me having the lowest city.
So it is your chance to buy.
I'll bid 24.
I'll bid 25.
I would pass.
Yours for 25.
All right.
Interesting.
And flip.
20. Exactly where it needs to be. That's
3,
damn
4,
cheap.
5.
Yeah.
I will bid 20.
See, now I don't know what I want to do. Because I know that I need to get something to power at least 1 more city this turn. I could give that to him for 20 or try and bid up a little bit. Or, and go, whatever this flips. And if something higher than 30 goes, I can actually start getting into Heim's market and stop him from expanding so much.
Much.
Because right now he's really the only competitor in my eyes.
Wow. Wow. Did you hear that?
But
he doesn't understand the long game.
if we do keep on
I
going
think
back
your
and
long
forth
game
like
is
this,
too short.
Hamby can definitely catch up from that.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I will do in this case, I will go ahead and bid 25.
For 20.
Ooh, he jumped it.
Well, I'm guessing you're bidding on 20, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But
I
only
bid 25 for number 4. What? All right. That's a lot better than 8. And you can transfer that right over. He's like, how much?
Whereas I here
Yeah.
have over 100.
So why don't you bid 100? I will go.
He's got
26.
Disney money. You better be careful.
I'll go 28.
Oh. Be bold. Go 40.
Can't do 40.
Yeah, you can. 1, 2. Yeah, you got more than enough for 40.
Yeah, but then he also needs to buy materials and get another city.
You.
And right where he is, unfortunately, his cities are expensive to build.
Yes.
I will go 30.
Okay. I will let it go for 30.
Guessing you're replacing each. I guess so.
How I play my turn depends completely on this card. 33.
Ouch.
No, that's good for me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
They're all in order.
I will go ahead and pay 30. And
Get rid of your free one. You know you want to.
No, that's a 2. That's a 2 for there.
yeah,
Get rid of
I'm getting rid of my oil. I no longer depend on oil. I am a very clean person now.
No, you're not. You're trashy and you glow.
Yeah, but as far as what the energy is considered, that's some.
No, I'm not gonna be. I could be mean and not say anything, but you need to get $20 back.
Oh yes.
I wanted to just, but no. All right, 39. So guess what's getting ditched? This guy. Big O power plant.
Not necessarily. We'll see.
Well, true. That is true.
Alright, so we're done with the buying of power plant phase. Buy raw material phase.
Last player goes first. That is you.
It's me. So I'm actually going to stock up on some coal, among other things. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Don't need that, so 3, 6, 8. Need 2 back. And then 9. I need 1 back.
Does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
And I need a beverage. I shall return.
I need 16. I'm purchasing 4 and 2. So that's 21, 27, plus 7, 34. Gave you a 50, so I need 16 back. Alright. Your turn, sir.
Alright. So 12 for my uranium. Plus 24. Alright. We'll just...
Okay. All right, we have purchased our raw materials. Time for the building phase.
Right. So I will. So last player goes first. Yes.
Yes, yes.
I will spend 24. So I need 1 back.
Yep.
And I'm going into Phoenix.
All right.
And that concludes my construction phase.
I need 28 back. I'm spending a total of 22 to go from both Billings and Seattle straight into Boise.
Boys.
Boise. They've got potatoes, you know.
I like the potatoes. Potatoes au gratin. Potato casserole. Baked potato.
Thank you, sir.
French fries.
It's a Forrest Gump of potatoes. What the heck?
I like the potatoes.
All right, and then I will pay 17. To go into Memphis.
We now both have 7 cities, and you, sir, have 5.
All right, so this gets removed from the game. This
Oh
is
no,
number 3.
not the number 3.
29 comes in.
Oh, that's a nice one. Wow. Very nice.
All right.
All right, so now we are in the get money phase, so we expend materials. Sam?
So I will
3 trash.
pay 3 trash.
So, and the wind. So you have 7 powered. So you get 82.
50, 60, 70, 80.
I will expend these for 4. These 2 for 2 for a total of 6. With the wind farm, that makes 1 more than I need. And I will also get 82 for my 7 cities.
And 2.
And then I will just...
There we go.
So I will spend 3 to power all of my cities.
And you will get 64.
You get a 50.
65.
Yay, your first
My
50.
first 50.
Although I probably should have given him 10s again. But I will let you touch a
Well,
50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll set it over here for
So now this does go.
Yep. Now
Underneath.
we're getting close to that 3. Let's see. Nope, not yet.
All right. So now the restock is a little bit better. We have 1 uranium, 2 garbage,
Oh.
3 oil, and 5 coal.
Hey, and we happen. Wait, how many oil?
3.
3 instead of 2 and 5 instead of 3. All right.
You actually have all 5.
There should be a lot more garbage being produced.
One would think.
Yeah.
How is oil more popular than garbage? Well, that's
Yeah.
because garbage return is very low. You need a lot of garbage to make this much power.
That's why there's Congress. Wah, wah,
Okay.
wah, wah.
So,
All right, so now we determine the turn order.
which hasn't
I am
changed.
still first. I'm still second.
I am actually
Is it
first. Oh no, you have 30. Okay.
Oh,
Never
yes. Yes. Let me put this correct
Yep.
turn order. All right.
Turn order has not changed. So now it is the bidding phase.
I will bid 29.
I will bid 35.
No.
It's like,
Hamby, do you
oh.
have any input on this?
I will let it go. At this juncture, it does not make sense for me to bid on it.
Fair enough.
I don't understand lighting.
Lighting? Oh yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's also the video set up on the camera itself. I know. So he bought all this extra gear. Neat stuff. It's got like diffusers.
It'll
It's
get
got
used.
umbrella
It'll
lights.
get
We got
used.
like a green screen we're going to eventually use. And unfortunately, it's not working the way we want it to. It causes like a ton of reflection right here. And we can't figure out why. We have these diffusers pointed towards the ceiling. But whenever we turn them on, there's reflection. And it makes no sense whatsoever.
So I will go ahead and bid 39.
40.
42.
45.
Ooh.
46.
50.
Sold.
All right.
Yeah, you guys are almost catching up to my power output.
Okay.
So you got yours. It's my turn.
Yes, it is your
To
turn.
bid on a thing.
Bid on a thing, sir.
I will bid 31.
Sold.
You know why he did that.
Hoping to get lucky.
Let's
So
find
31,
out.
so 19 back. One.
I
Yeah.
gave you a 50 for
Give me one more.
You, sir, got lucky.
Woo. So I will pay that 33.
I didn't want to take that chance. And I haven't been counting cards, so I had no idea.
Well, it seems to me that there's still quite a bit between 17 and
I don't think so.
32. But
No,
Honestly, there should be a 3 either next turn or the turn after that. It's coming up.
and get 2 back.
But then again, there were a couple that we got rid of that
We'll
were
flip the next
in
one.
like... Oh, yeah.
It's a 3!
It's the 3! The evil 3! Ah!
Which changes things up a bit.
Yes.
A lot.
We remove the lowest, which means the 4 goes away. Big shock.
And these now go. There's only one marketplace now.
Yeah, and 6 across? Is that right?
I think it's. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, you just take the 2
All right.
to the end. Yeah.
So this was drawn at the end of the auction phase.
Yes.
So treat the card as the highest power plant, place it at the end of the future market.
Mm.
Immediately shuffle the draw stack. All right, so
All right, so that means that it's still like this.
we're missing 1.
Well, no, because you took the. You took that one. Well, I took this one.
Okay, so 1 more.
Oh, because that's because I got rid of the 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that out of turn. My bad. So yeah. All right.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
Continue the auction of the power plants and draw replacements as necessary until all players have had the chance to buy a new power plant.
We did that.
Remove the lowest number of power plants.
Now you do it.
Okay.
And the step 3 card from the market. Do not draw replacements.
So active market is
Okay.
6.
Alrighty, so we'll just have it like
You
this.
could just left
Alright.
them there.
Shush you. I want it curved.
I want to curve. I want to mix it up.
And then
Alright.
we have phase 3.
Which has different distributions. That means they're really wasteful. Tons more garbage. Maybe even 2. All right, we have done our purchase phase. It is time for the raw materials.
Oh, wait, I still haven't.
Replace
So-
18.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 8 this turn.
Just replace 18.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to power everything.
Did you waste money with 30?
Probably.
Hmm. All right.
All right, and then
Sacrifice had to be made.
yes, it did.
So now we buy raw materials. Your turn. Quit chatting with people.
I'm working.
No, this is work. We're
So
streaming right now.
That's paying work.
Priorities, man. Live in the now.
Buying of the raw materials. Okay, so I am going to.
Now, before he buys the raw materials, how much will it replenish in phase 3?
Oh yes.
Because that changes now.
So it drops down to 3 for coal, goes up to 4 for oil, 3 for garbage, and 1 for uranium.
Ah, so we do get more garbage and less coal. All right.
2 back. 9 for 8. And that is the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So what other in-game scenario is there other than the 21 cities? Like, how else does the game end?
I'm fairly sure there isn't. The game ends immediately after phase 4 when at least one player has at least 17 cities in the network. It's only
Okay.
21 for 2 people.
Okay. So this is still going to take a little while. All right. So now is my turn. I will. What's next? What we got on the board there? Interesting. Very interesting. Actually, Don, I'm not going to buy anything.
All right. And Hamby's already
Yes,
bought all of his
so
stuff.
you are the last one.
I will go ahead and
Figured you would.
pay 12. All right.
All right, we are now in the building.
So, Hamby, you get to build.
Yes, your turn to build, and now you can build anywhere, even if it's a city that I am occupying.
Like I don't have to connect it to my stuff?
Well, you still have to connect it to your stuff.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
But you'd take up the 15. Because each city can be powered by 3 different people. Once it
Or
reaches
I will
phase
do
2.
28.
Ah, so I didn't know if you were going to actually do that. All right. Now I know. Damn you. All right. Now, okay. All right. So I will go and actually pay 23 to also go into Salt Lake.
And I will pay 29. So I get 31 back.
21 back.
20. Yes. To go into Cheyenne.
Okay.
So we all move up one on the
The Richter
track.
Okay. We have built. It is time to expend money to power our cities. Sam?
Yep. I have 8 cities, so one of those.
So you get 90 electro. Whatever they're called. I was about to say electrum. I'm like, no, that's crappy D&D money. No one even likes electrum. I remember when I played D&D, it's like, oh, they got 500 electrum on them, and everyone just groaned. It's like, why can't it just be copper? Even though electrum's worth more. It's just weird. Alright, I will spend 1 for 4. These 2 for 8 to power the 8. So I will also get 90.
Do you want to pay 10?
No. I actually need those 10s. Thank you.
So are we done with the?
You're powering cities now. You have 6.
So again, 3 coal.
There you go. All right. And you get 73. Do you have 2? There you go. 75. And do we still do the whole placing? We don't?
We actually
remove
the lowest
and
from
then,
the game
and
now.
then replace it with this?
Yes.
27. All right.
And the game continues.
Turn order does not change. So now we do resources.
Now we do the buy.
No.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
So it's only
3 coal.
Yeah, 3 coal.
4 oil. 3 garbage. And 1 uranium.
All right. Now we bid.
Yep. So I will start.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bid 35 on 35.
Nice.
I will bid.
It's my turn.
Go. Bid. You can do it. Are you out? Yeah.
I'll bid 37.
On 35.
Yes. We're still on 35.
I will go 40.
I'm out.
All right.
You weren't going to
Nope.
go up from 40?
Nope.
All right.
Oh.
Oh.
These get these.
Yes. Here's your turn. All right. It is my turn.
That's a good wasted.
What did they get replaced with? 40? 42? Okay. I will bid bid 44.
60.
I haven't said which one I was bidding on. I will bid 44 on 44.
60.
60. Okay. Okay.
Make it go to 100.
I don't have 100.
You don't go up to 100. You're just telling him to go to 100.
Yeah, he does.
You put 100 there. Go 90, go 99.
I will totally outbid you by
Wow.
1. I will totally outbid you by 1.
You're like that dick on Price is Right. $1. Or someone bids $1,000. 1,001. I saw that earlier this week. I'm like, seriously?
Yep.
Ah. Hmm. $65.
Go 100. Make him go to 100.
66.
75. Fight you. Hmm. $67.
That's yours.
All right. I need 3.
Now let's see what I get to buy at market price.
A bunch of trash.
But trash has become more plentiful.
3 for 7. But that's costly. That's a costly 3.
I know what I would buy, but it's not my time.
Yeah, you can inch your way up. I know what I'd buy.
It's a shame you're not going to be able to bid first next round.
Yes. Yes, a shame indeed. So right now, I'm thinking either 2 oil for 6 or 1 nuclear for 5. Because I don't want to go for the coal just because coal is going to be
More scarce.
yes, more scarce. It actually only gets replaced 3 each turn, where oil gets replaced 4 each turn.
Or you could legitimately just buy the lowest one and up your 1
Yep.
from 2 to 3.
But I am
You
going to
could.
need to go for
But
9
that would be
this round.
very temporary, though. So
I could also just choose not to buy anything this round,
you could, yes.
but that isn't the life I'm about.
Gonna go for that 40.
I'm going to go for that 40.
All right.
Because he's a trashy kind of guy.
Oh.
And I will replace my 2. It was a long time coming.
My 2 is still clinging on to dear life, going, I'm a winner. I can do it. So we're not getting rid of the highest or lowest anymore?
We get rid of the lowest at the end of whenever
I
we
just
pay
wanted to
for
make
everything.
sure. Okay. Since we're in the final stage.
Now, did we shuffle this?
No, we didn't, but I can't remember what the hell. I mean, it's only
Okay.
like 3 or 4. So it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, now we
bidding
buy
phase.
raw materials. Amber.
Well, I gotta stick with my tried and true 8 for now. On
8.
that one.
Anything else? Is it hot in here?
Oh, it's just you.
I'm okay.
Oh, you.
I mean, yeah, it's good. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Because you constantly complain that it's hot.
It's warm, but I'm comfortable.
No. I heard warm. Okay.
All right. So,
It's my turn.
are you going to buy?
Blink. That's all I need to do. So here's my 3.
Yep.
All right. And I will pay 9
Mr. Wind Power over here.
for 3 oil. All right.
You sure you don't want to get a 4 and
I'm sure.
get it all up?
I'm quite sure. I'm going to save that extra $1. Electrum. Whatever have you.
Raw materials have been purchased.
Now time to build.
All right. And then
Number.
I believe.
Boise is 23 for you. That's your cheapest
I
option.
believe that is where I'm going.
It's okay in Boise. I mean, there's not much to do.
They have potatoes.
True. And farms. Lots of farms.
all right.
It's now my turn.
So that brings me up to 7.
Yes.
I'm now in phase 2.
Woo! I'm a winner. Alright, I'm going to spend some money.
Spends money, yeah.
Alright, I need $1. I am expanding into Omaha. 29.
All right. And I will pay 15.
Or wait. To go where?
Denver.
Hmm.
What do you mean? That's 27.
No.
Wait, where'd you come from?
Because from Cheyenne to Denver. Yeah.
All right.
Oh no.
And then
Alright, so we're done building. It is now time to.
Yes.
Power
Yes.
and resources.
Yes, time to power up. Sam?
All right.
You
So
have 9.
2 oil
So now you have powered 6.
plus 4 for 10.
So you have powered your 9. You get 98.
All right.
Henry
I spend 1 coal. I have powered my 9. I also get 98. And I do not have to. So just give me that 98. Alrighty.
Power 6. And coal. So that is 11.
It's a lot of resources.
So I get 82.
You do.
I do not have.
No, might as well. You need that change. Everyone needs a little bit of change. Little change is good.
Hey, looky, I got some 50.
Alright. You've received our monies. Now remove the lowest. Replaced by 36.
And what is our 5, 3? Or is it 4?
It's actually 3
3.
and 4. So,
yeah, it's 3, 4.
Yeah, coal is scarcer. So 4
3,
oil.
4, 3, 1.
Yes. 3 garbage. And typical 1 uranium. Alright.
So
We have
Turn
now
order
changed
changes.
for the first time in quite a while.
you go first now. Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not buying a power plant this time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you may change your mind.
I know. I'm going to spend 37 on 37.
Are you?
All right, it's yours.
Fair enough. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Oops.
5, 36, 37. There we go.
All right.
And now we replace this. 46. Miscellaneous to get 7. Nice. Very versatile. Sam?
I'll bid 38
For 38.
for 38.
You can have it.
All right.
My nuclear power.
No.
No one is buying uranium.
We have our last power plant up for grabs. It is number 39. It goes and replaces that one. And now
And-
uranium's pretty powerful.
Well,
Here's
handy.
your turn. Do you want to replace your 28 with the 39?
Yeah, you said that you weren't going to buy one. I don't know. He
But
did
in
say he
all
was
hon-
not going
you're
to buy
right.
one.
So let's just skip you. You don't need to purchase anything. You're fine.
But to be completely honest,
I don't need it, and I need to build.
at the end of the game, because the game ends at 17 cities.
Mhm.
I'm at 15.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
that would make it 17.
that's true. But what if we all purchase the rest of these and you can't build another one because you keep going,
I'm already
I'm fine.
cities behind, and it's going to cost me a fortune to get out of here.
Fair enough,
All right.
fair enough. All right.
So,
Now I'm set for a little while.
all right. In that
And
case,
you are set until 17.
so it's now time for the raw materials.
Yes. Last player.
So I am going to 10 for my uranium
Nice.
and 9 particles and
This would have been very cramped with 5 people.
2 for oil.
Impossible
Maybe a
on
little.
this table with 6. Or at least as far as with the camera.
Yeah.
If we weren't streaming, 6 would have worked out.
I am done.
All right. Sam, your turn. I go last.
All right.
Garbage. Garbage will cost you 19 for 3.
I'll pass on the garbage.
Oil.
Oil. Yeah, I'm going to take 3 oil.
See what you did there. That's all I can do.
All right.
All right, we have grabbed our raw materials. It is time to build.
I'll spend 33 and take my last regional city. I have conquered a region. I don't know what that gives me.
You've
Golf
unlocked
clap.
an achievement.
Woohoo! And that gives me 8.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right. I guess I will pay 24. 10, 25. Get 1 back to go into billings. I was considering Santa Fe, but if it's going to cost me 20 to get in, I mean, at this point, I can just wait.
All right, and I will pay 20 to move into Kansas City. All right, we have built. We now power. I have powered up. I get 105. Yay.
Bloop. Powered up, I get 105.
So I have
Are you going to
8.
power up?
I have 8 now. So it's already going to go there. It's going to be shoot. So I'm going to do this one and these 3.
You power up.
And
You get 90.
woohoo!
Give me 10. You can always get change. Alright. Now, the market shrinks.
Wow.
Alright. And then the turn order stays the same.
Correct. Alright, it's my turn to purchase. Let's see.
Well,
What?
no, we got to replenish.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Don't.
So 3 coal, 4 oil, 3 garbage, 1 uranium.
3 coal or oil.
4 oil.
Damn it, stand up.
Alright.
Okay.
Now, big.
I'm thinking. I bid 39 on 39.
I will pass.
40. Oh my. 41. 42. Scandalous. 45. Going once. 50. Oh my goodness.
Should have bought it last turn.
I'll pass, it's yours.
Alright, that brings me up to 17.
Sam?
Okay. So now, where I am, I'm looking at turn order. Because I really want 46. But that would make me first in turn order, which means that you would constantly be buying your materials before me. So I'll go ahead and bid 42 on 42. It seems like Heim finds himself in quite a quandary. This is really...
Cheers.
Okay. This replaces my free power.
No more free power for you.
Now I am the one left, and I will spend 36. This one.
And I went ahead and I already took care of the bureaucracy, so
Okay.
we aren't. So really, next turn, this is the last power plant that we have to bid on in the entire game.
Yep. All right. Raw material phase. Amber?
Well, let's see. I'm going to do 9, 12. And that's actually all I can buy. I can't screw anyone else over because I can't store anymore. I'm out of warehouse space. No.
All right. I will. I need 38.
Actually, it's my turn.
Oh. All right. Well, go on.
Yes.
Do your
Yes.
purchases.
6 for the 2 oil. 12 4, 3 coal. Actually, yeah, that's what I want. Ah, yes.
No garbage? No garbage. We go 7.
No, because as soon as I start buying garbage, that if I'm the only one that has garbage right now, the only person.
Yep.
So whenever I start buying garbage and I need to power my cities, I will probably be taking up around
Around
11
2.
each turn.
Yeah. Now, here's a conundrum. We're all making enough money where we can all purchase each turn as far as the city goes. You're way ahead on money.
Yes, Mr. Moneybags.
We'll each have enough because when I start the next turn, I'll buy the last power plant.
Or will you?
Bum, bum, bum.
Either way, we'll each have enough to power 17 cities. There's no way you can lose right now. And we're only on 10 cities.
That's why I was wondering if you could buy more than one city.
Yep. No. So buying cities is
Because the game is already decided at this point.
Pretty much.
Because the turn order isn't changing.
Because I'm not spending any more money on resources for
Yeah.
at least 2 turns. And that just gives me money to build more cities,
Yeah.
which gives me more money. But I can't, as long as you guys keep building cities along with me, I can't catch up. There's no way.
I mean, unless there's something that we've forgotten or
This game is broken.
it's not broken. It's there needs to be something else to make it where other people have a chance to catch up. Where the top dog still has to fight. Because otherwise, unless, and you could have all 3 people go up in cities, but if one person gets lucky and is up by, say, 20 or 30 electro after like the 3rd turn, they play it right. By the end of the 7th turn, they've essentially won.
so
I think they expected us to be more cutthroat because the regions are definitely priced differently.
Well, we can't invade other regions until phase 2.
Because
Well-
this region is so much cheaper than this region.
but he also got a fairly good starting region going here.
Sadly,
yes.
your region was the most expensive.
Right. Your routes have 7, 6. Because I've been
Yeah.
I've been
If
Yeah.
you ignore Birmingham, there's still Birmingham. That's only 16.
and St. Louis. That's just 17.
No,
St.
that's-
Louis is in the yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I mean, for me, I've got 2 that are adjoined, and I've got a
9, 3.
8
Your
and a couple of 9s.
yeah. Your route is then
But you've got a 5, 8, 3, 5, 8, 7, 6 as far as anything 9 or below.
And I've got
And-
21, 24.
No, I'm just saying 9 or
12.
below. You've got 3 9s and a 3.
Well, as far
And
as
that's
it's on,
it.
yeah.
yeah.
As far as like easy.
So that's why you were able to get
yeah.
4 fairly early on, and then you were just kind of stuck for a couple of turns. So yeah, they expected us to kind of screw each other over with our first city. But whenever I went here, Heim went here, and then Hamby was just like, I don't want any part of that, and then he placed, but it was not advantageous because early game it was too expensive to build out. And now because trash is no longer contested, I'm going to have
Correct.
and I have the monopoly on uranium.
And the only problem
So my
that you're
uranium's
going to
gonna be cheaper.
have is powering that to coal, but it's not going to be much of a big deal, to be honest. I mean, I could take up 8, you could take up 6, you could take up 4, but with how the turn order is, you two are always going to get yours. I might not even be able to power this one. So,
You should
in
be able
all
to,
honesty,
because
the
the-
game is over.
In all honesty, yes, the game is over. And I mean honestly, with the amount of lead that I have right now, like I'm looking at yours and I see that you have a total power of 16 right now.
Yeah, which is why I said I'd have to buy that one.
And then if I were to be a complete douche,
Yeah, you could outbid me and go, oh, I'll bid 153. And I'd be
no,
like,
I'd bid 152. You can't bid 153. Yeah. So yes,
Yeah.
and unless we completely played something wrong here.
You would
wouldn't have been the
you would
first
have
time.
to you would have to not build a house or take
Yeah.
a city
Yeah.
twice for me to even catch
And
up.
you have the money where it's just illogical not to expand each turn.
Because I've got the resources. I've got a rock solid electric system going on over here. My cities are well off,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually checking right now to see if there is, because it says build a city.
Oh, if there's more than one that you can build.
Yeah. So
Although, honestly, if there's more than one that you could build, then Sam would have been slowly breaking away. Sam would be up by at least one city by now. At least one city.
I think so.
Oh.
What the...
When you place the city initially, first round.
Mm-hmm.
So like say Sam played on Memphis, and then could you play on Oklahoma City?
yes.
Because it's in the same region. Because I didn't think you could
No,
cross regions.
no.
until
No.
two.
You just can't build in the same city.
Yeah. So until phase 2, what could happen is, say I'm in Birmingham, Sam has somehow blocked me. Like I'm in Birmingham, New Orleans, Sam went in Memphis, Dallas, and Houston. What I could do, the only thing I could really do, is jump over a city by paying 10 extra and go to either Kansas City or Santa Fe or Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that would.
That's the only way that you could do that before phase 2. But we never came across that situation
Yeah,
because it's
We were
3 or
going-
less people. You're never going to come across that.
Well, we're about to. If we kept playing, we would.
No,
No,
no.
because you have the 3 that you can pay
Yeah.
20 to get
Unless
into.
in a 3-player game you can only use up 2 of them, but I don't know.
Or
You have the instructions, Sam. So
Yes. So, all right. Here's what I'm reading for building. This phase is played in reverse order. The last player starts. In this phase, the players start or add cities to their network on the map. Remember, to win the game, a player must be able to power more cities than any other player. Thus, building a network of cities is essential to winning the game. However, the winner is not necessarily the player with the most cities. It is the player with the most powered cities. Players must balance their power plants with their resources and their networks to win the game. At the beginning of the game, each player has no cities and thus no network. Each player starts his network by choosing any city, not already chosen by another player, in the playing areas, chosen at the beginning of the game on the map. To show that this city is part of his network, the player places one of his houses on the space number 10 in the city. The player pays the building cost of 10 for the starting city. Depending on what step the game is in, the number of players who can have houses in a city and the cost to build a city changes. All subsequent cities a player adds to his network must connect to at least one city already in his network, marked with one of his houses. The player needs only to pay the connecting cost shown on the map. The paths between the new city and one of the cities already in his network and the value of the lowest empty city space.
Excuse me.
When connecting a new city, the player chooses the cheapest connection between the new and one of his own cities and pays the total cost to the bank. A player may connect any number of new cities in a round as long as he can pay the building and connecting costs.
You can places.
And also, I've noticed something. There's a difficulty going from east to west. All of these have very cheap connections. These have mild to cheap connections. This is a little bit more expensive, and that's hellacious.
Yeah, we
screwed up. We should
Yeah.
have done these three instead of these three.
Yeah, it was just these three because they were the
apparently
most
we
open
can
and
expand to however many cities we want to.
which completely changes the game. This game is trash.
Golly, we've completely played it wrong this entire game.
Thanks, Sam.
What were the odds?
The rule book holder.
You know what? I thought it was that way too, so
That's why it's
not
like,
a
Yeah.
big deal.
I was
You
like,
have won a broken game. And
Woo.
all right. So that is how not to play Power Grid. Don't choose those regions. Don't.
not to start off anyway.
Yeah. I can see a lot of
How does
cutthroatness
the-
with people being in these two regions right here.
Yep.
Especially with the free ones right here.
I know, right?
Now,
Good Lord, look at that.
really quickly,
That
let's
quad, and then you got these
See,
four. I mean,
But here's the thing with
that entire East Coast
with-
is just easy picking.
with us being just two or three, three player with a smaller number of players. The way that this board folds up, you can actually do it a bit of a space-saving thing by playing on the
Euro map?
Euro map.
Really?
Can you? Well,
I don't know, man.
your resource.
Depends on how it's.
Yes.
Well, you have to keep in mind the resource track.
And we also have to
Oh.
keep in mind, like, that's a lot cheaper there compared to that. That's a little clump of easy. I don't know.
I mean, if you're just looking to save space as far as
Yeah.
playing, you could make a
Blue
copy
is
of
obviously
this.
the hardest. Purple's up there. Yellow is also up there. But so, yeah, blue, yellow, and purple are the hardest three.
But yeah, as far as space saving on the tabletop, if you could make a copy of this and set it down, and then just have 3 players.
Yeah, that would work.
If you're just looking to save space on the table.
Yeah.
If.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that. So maybe another time we can play this whenever we aren't playing it completely wrong.
Yeah.
I thought that. So that means that
We should keep track of how many times we played a game and realize we've played it wrong.
at the end of the game.
Yeah, we need a counter for that.
So in that case, because
Oh, we should rename this to How Not to Play.
How not to play.
yeah.
We can do that.
So I mean, Hamby then could have come back in the
yeah.
middle of the game
Yeah,
very quickly
if you
because
had been able
he
to-
was overpowering many turns.
So I could have not bought resources a turn and got money, and then bought houses, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
which was kind of my plan. But then you told me I couldn't buy more
Yeah.
than one city, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
That's
And then at the
broken.
beginning of the game, we also got rid of 8 of these.
yeah.
Oh,
Wow! Look at that.
6 free energy
Woo.
for $50.
but
That's
other
the future
and
there.
yeah, we got rid of
We
a
got rid of a
lot
lot of
the
teens, so.
that would have gone for 80, 90 easy.
Or would it have? Because then you would be building your cities last.
It depends on how it fell.
Yeah, I mean, you got your cities and your resources that you'd have to build last if you grab that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So That's
Again,
something to keep in mind.
as long as you can build more than one city.
All right, let's get 3
Because
through 13.
let's see here. The highest number of cities powered is 7. So,
Which means because you can only have 2 and 17.
well, but you can go past 17 though.
Right,
So,
but if you have a 3-player game and you're only limited to 3 cards, you get 2 17s. Or 2 7s, you got 14. Plus.
or you can just go like a 6 free energy, a 5 free energy, and then something. You'd always be buying your resources last, but if you were to get like a oil and coal mixture, you could make it work. Or even if you were the only trash, there is not a lot of. I'm actually really surprised about that. No, there's that. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yep. It happens. Unfortunately, it happens to us a lot. But you know what?
See-
We're probably a normal gaming group, and I know that I've played a game incorrectly with other people at least 4 times in a row until someone realized that we were missing something.
And I know
50.
that.
Look at 50 here. Look at this fancy futuristic shit right here. Look at that.
6 for free! No,
I
So,
mean,
like-
they might as well have people in jetpacks flying around.
it's cold.
Hamby definitely has an excuse. Not only was he the one saying, you know,
This isn't
I
right.
think that there's something wrong here.
Yeah.
But I was monitoring the instructions,
Golly.
and Heim here
You
has
mixed all the colors.
actually, yeah,
Well, yeah. It's all the players.
and Heim here has actually played the game before.
Yeah, but I only played it. Well, I only played it once,
Oil down.
and we weren't quite sure about other things because we were distracted while we were playing it.
Strip club?
No. Live Beatles
The Who,
performance.
Beatles. Yeah, that's the one.
You should have a board game night at strip club. See
Did-
how that works.
What? Stripper geeks come along. Oh my God, is that Settlers of Catan? And I'll be like, hey baby, I got wood for your sheep.
Oh.
Wah 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 wah.
All right, so it doesn't
I know.
come with the die. You just added the die in there.
Yeah. Oh, it's right underneath you. Directly underneath you. Come on, old man. Pick it up. Yeah, I had the die because it needed it, so I was like, screw it.
What needed to die? Oh, for the.
Just to
To
determine
initial
turn
turn
order
order.
at the very beginning.
Yeah,
You know, there's an old way to do that.
I know.
Take draws off the top of the stack. Who got the highest number?
Meh. Every game needs a die of some type. All right.
Well,
so everyone,
that was
that's-
Power Grid.
That is how not to play Power Grid.
Oh, sorry for being late.
And wasting about 2.5 hours of your time with
Yeah, the game could have
incorrect
gone
play.
so much faster too.
Yes, because we would have jumped up like 2-3 cities a turn later on.
All right, well that's it for this week. Enjoy coming back and join us next week. Same geek time, same geek channel.
Roughly.
Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.